G'day guys, Reese here from Try It Out Adventures. Welcome to another episode and another review. Today we'll be looking at my new fridge, the Dometic CFF70DZ. It is a 70 litre dual zone fridge freezer. I'll be running some awesome tests today as I put it in my van for the very first time. I'll be running it off my 12 volt system. But before we get it in the van and get it running, let's take a closer look at the fridge itself and all the features it has. This fridge actually comes with an insulated cover. It is not an extra that you have to pay for. So that is a really great bonus when purchasing this fridge. It does have a Velcro system, 2 flaps at the top, and then it also has 2 zips at the front that you can just simply unzip and you'll be able to remove the fridge that way. It also does have ventilation to allow the compressor to vent at the front, the side, and the rear of the cover. It also has a really nice plastic cover for the controls on the front of the fridge. All in all, this cover is going to be great in the hot Aussie sun because the van is going to get hot at times. I'll try and keep it as cool as possible, but I need to be in the sun for the solar to work, so this cover is going to do wonders for me moving forward. Taking a look at the interior of the fridge, and you can see you have 2 compartments. One is 40 litres and one is 35. Reason for this being 35 litres is, as you can see, there is a step here, and that is what houses the compressor underneath the fridge. They are really large compartments, and they both come with cages, which are very simple to get your food and drink in and out of the fridge without damaging the fridge walls. The fridge walls are made out of aluminum, which is great. They are very sturdy. Some other fridges you may see have aluminum sheeting, which is kind of like the silver lining. I'd much prefer this because it is a hard case and you can't puncture it. It also does have LED lighting on the inside, which is a huge plus on either side, so you may want to only open one side of the fridge, but you will be able to see at night time. The lids are very sturdy as well. Nice thick seals on the outside. Plastic hinges here, which, you know, they're not aluminum or anything like that, but they should last. It is a Dometic fridge. And it is under warranty for 3 years. You can actually reverse hinge the fridge, as you can see here and here, and remove the back hinges if you like, but this is set up the way that I want it. It will open up this way, and the controls are on the right hand side, with also the power source being on the right hand side underneath here. So that's the way I'm going to keep it in my van, but if you had to reverse it and go the other way, you can. You can also separately control each compartment. So you could have fridge freezer, freezer freezer, or fridge fridge. Now onto our power options for the fridge. So this fridge comes with 2 power source options. You have your regular 240 volt normal household appliance plug, or you have your DC power cord, which is a cigarette socket, and that is for your 12/24 volt system. And I will be using this as I installed a female cigarette plug in my 12 volt system, and that's what I'll be running the tests off. So that's the 2 options you get. You get both cords with it, and you can use it anywhere you want to go. Onto the exterior, and it seems to be really heavy duty. Here is a aluminum outside cover matched with some plastic molded components at the top for the lids and the trim. It does seem very sturdy. I did go and have a look at other branded fridges, and they were definitely a lot more flimsy than this one. As for the weight of the fridge itself, it is a 26.4 kilogram fridge that is without the insulated cover, so it is pretty lightweight as well for such a big fridge. So next I just want to talk about the dimensions of the fridge, as that's very important if you are building out a van or want to put this in the back of your ute, 4-wheel drive, caravan, camper, whatever you may have, or you could simply use this as just a portable fridge. The width of the fridge is 914 millimeters by 500 millimeters in height and 443 millimeters in depth. You can also remove the handles from this fridge, which you can see here at the end. I do not have any handles on. That actually minimizes the width of the fridge itself to 785 millimeters. So that gives you a little bit more wiggle room if you have a tight compartment that you need to get this fridge into. The fridge is in the van. I'm so stoked. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Before we get going on the tests, I just wanted to show you the manual really quickly that Dometic sends with the fridge. It's basically a picture book. It doesn't give you any instructions in writing whatsoever as to what to do to set up the fridge. but I'm gonna go through this really quickly and see if I can't get the boxes to the desired temperature, and then we'll go ahead and throw the ice cube tray in the freezer side that I'll set, and then a warm bottle of water in the fridge just so I can have a nice cool drink once everything's said and done. I've just gone through and figured out the control system with the picture book that I was given as a manual. Hopefully you can see that good with the glare. So you have your power button here. You can see the fridge is on with the green light. You do have your 40 litre side and your 35 litre side. Currently you can see the temperatures are just at 22 and 21 degrees Celsius. What you have to do is press the set button once and you'll be able to change the temperature on the 40 litre side. I've set that to 5 degrees. That will be the fridge side. Press it twice and you'll go to the other side. I've set that at freezer, so -10. And then if you press it again, you can just change your Celsius to Fahrenheit. Press it again, you can go low, medium, and high in regards to power. I'm setting it to low because that is a recommendation for my 12-volt system. Okay, now that the temperatures are set on the fridge compartments, I'm gonna go ahead and put the ice tray in the freezer side and the water bottle in the fridge side. And then every hour, I'm gonna come and check and look at the LCD screen, and I will record those on the hour every hour, and then hopefully pretty soon we have ice and a nice cold bottle of water. So I've just come back out into the van and I can't hear anything, so that's a good sign, and it's only been an hour. I went ahead and I recorded the 30-minute mark, and the 5-degree fridge side got down to 8 degrees and the freezer side got down to -4, but I can't hear anything running right now. So let's lift up this lid and have a look. And there you have it. The fridge is at 5 degrees and the freezer is at -9. So it's basically already done. That worked really quickly. I'm super happy with how that worked out. And that's just off the 12-volt solar panels. Let's take a look and see how the ice cubes and the bottle of water is going. Oh, there's still water. They're not actually frozen ice cubes yet. I only have some water in that right-hand tray. Give it some time. That is actually really cold. And the bottle of water, yeah, it's getting cold, but I mean the fridge is working. You can tell just by touching the walls that it is really cold. So I'm super impressed with this. I'm gonna leave this continuing to run and just let the ice and the water sit in the fridge, and it should be cool in no time. But Dometic does it again, I guess. That is why they are at the top of the list of the brands of fridge with Engel. I highly recommend this fridge myself. I'm gonna see how this goes in the next week once I start putting food and things in the freezer and actually start living in the van. But first test, first day, within an hour, it's down to temperature, and that's on low voltage on the 12-volt system. Thanks for watching this review. I will come back and update you with more fridge data and stats and everything like that in the future. But if you like this video, please subscribe, please like, and stay tuned for more tutorials, adventures, and trying new things out.